Hello, Soul Family. So, going to be tuning in to see the energies of August. I'll also be doing a mid-monthly. I may start adding those in. Some of you have asked for the weekly energy updates again and Akashic readings, so I will be getting some Akashic readings in also. So, August, much different energy than July. I know July there was a lot of delays for many of you, maybe even disappointments or things that you thought were going to take off, didn't. It really had this retrograde-y feeling to it. The energy really held back kind of bit. In August, I am definitely feeling some movement, momentum, clarity, clarity, clarity. Now, that may be due to the aspects to Uranus conjunct the North Node and Mars conjunct Uranus in the North Node. So you may want to look at your chart where that is happening. But I can tell you that the energy, to me, it's gearing up for some big changes from October to the end of the year. I feel 2023 is going to be the year that was. I think there's a lot of stuff that's going on. I dive deeper into this into Patreon, in my Patreon groups and videos. If you're interested in that, link is in the description box below. I'm hoping to bring some of that information and content here. I sprinkle it in through the pick of cards in the general portion, but I get more specific and dive deeper on Patreon. So if that's something that you're interested in. So, Soul Story number 1, number 2, number 3, in case you want to skip ahead. I think as far as the general, I would say is clarity is key, visibility, beginning to put plans or steps in place of your plans, prioritizing, reprioritizing. You may find yourself allocating or reallocating your energy or your focus. If certain people or situations are draining you or circumstances are draining you, then you have to have a different boundary with it. Maybe less time, less focus, or kind of find your exit strategy. So I think with August, I feel like there's going to be kind of something collectively with a heads up of what's coming. Now this could be financially in the World Economic Forum. Could even be with digital currency such as Bitcoin, fiat, dollars, pounds, paper money. There's something that changes that's going to change your focus. That's going to get your focus more clear. And I feel this again is in the collective. It could be something governmental with world leaders, presidents, other types of leaders, whether ill health, sickness, death, something. There's a lot of change, or you're going to be witnessing a lot of change external to you, that then you're going to be responding to that, not reacting, but responding by pulling back, prioritizing, reprioritizing, allocating energies, funds, focus, or reallocating. There's this moving around, that taking energy from one thing and putting it into something else that feels better for you, more stable, more secure, or you just have an intuitive knowing or a hunch about something. Some of you could be getting to sell something and or buy. So I do feel like in the fall, winter months, there's some bigger purchase for many of you. Anyway, let's tune in a little bit. Got my wonderful crystal bowl, my healing singing bowl here. I did quite a few readings today, so I'm a little loopy. I'm definitely not as grounded. But I feel the surge of energy, so I want to deliver that to you. I want to share that surge of energy and focus, direction, redirection. See, there's a lot of re's. There may be also Mercury retrograde coming up. I believe we have 4 of the outer planets, or 3 or 4 in retrograde. So again, it's not that things aren't going to move forward. They are, but in a different way than what you planned. So August is also a good time to be very flexible. Take some time off if you can, even if it's a staycation. But it's not a time for a fixed mindset. Plans can change. Plans will change. Again, if you want to skip ahead, Soul Story number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'll be pausing the video so that you can see the top card more clearly. And let's just take a breath in together, attune through the heart chakra. So we're getting into coherence between mind, body, through the information centers of the solar plexus, stomach, gut, heart, lung area, the heart chakra, and the 6th chakra, so the mental realm. So we're getting the realm of feeling, intuiting, the gut knowing, and through the mental realm. All right, so just in your own way, just tune in. Take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, centering. Release the breath consciously, letting the out breath be a little longer than your in breath. It's all feel the energy centers of information, guidance, opening. And always choose the card or cards that you feel intuitively call you. Sometimes it's very subtle and sometimes they jump out at you. All right. I'm going to be pausing the cards so you get a closer look, and then we'll get into the soul stories, starting with soul story number 1. Okay, soul story number 1, this is your reading. Okay, so if you skipped ahead, didn't do the tune in and have me pause the cards, I had pre-recorded the top card to reflect what you're picking. So you might have seen card 20, the garden, as soul story number 3. So in the reading, this is soul story number 1. I hope this isn't going to be confusing. If it's too confusing, I'll have to redo it. But this is soul story number 1. So there could be a connection between soul story number 1 and number 3. I mean, they both have trees in them. So what I'm getting for you with August 20, there's a turning point. There's some connection, collaboration. There could be some kind of contract coming in for you. Or you're deciding you need to collaborate or work with someone. You might need more support, or maybe you're just asking family or friends, colleagues, like, what do you think of this? What should I do this? Should I do that? Or what do you think of this idea? There's a lot of kind of bouncing ideas back and forth in August. This is the Lenormand card, so this has a lot to do with community. It's where we all meet, so it has to do with sustenance. So there could be a lot for you with August about communication, socials, maybe classes, workshops, seminars, courses, things that you're delivering, some kind of information also coming through for you that you're broadcasting. Could be something published or made more public, that it's also showing more of a connection to community. More of an emphasis on community. Now, this could be friends, this could be family, extended family. There could be gatherings, I don't know, barbecues, meeting at restaurants, cocktail parties, events, festivals. There's much more of a group focus for you in August, but I also wanted to say January. So there could be something happening in August, which is month 8th. And you've got an 8 there. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, that something that you are putting together. Okay, is it a course, is it a class? I don't know. Something that you're putting together, you're gathering with others. Oh, communication. Okay, so this really emphasizes to communicate, whether this is posting, blogging, writing a book, getting clearing up miscommunication, communicating more clearly your needs and wants. There's a lot to do with communication. I also feel this could be phone calls, text, email, business definitely picking up, especially if you receive a lot of communication via email and or text. It does show business picking up. Within nothing, there is everything. Well, this to me kind of reminds me of the ocean and of a void going in the center. So I feel like you could get caught up in something in August. Like, I don't know if you plan to, but something you get caught up in that for many of you, it brings you to a new level or potential or a door opening, an opportunity. I feel I think August you're going to meet some new people. There's going to be some new people around you. A new community you're introduced to, a new environment somehow, either traveling. You're also going to see another way of working or doing business. Okay. We're going to get to tarot, and then we'll do other oracle cards. And then we're going to see which area of your life will be most activated in August. There's a lot of work, there could be ritual that you're doing. Could be drinking. I heard sambuca, something about buka. Bucha, kombucha, sambuca. Yeah, you're creating something and it almost feels out of thin air, like some idea comes that you just have a hunch about and you end up doing or focusing on. Okay, you're showing up as the moon, or the environment is the moon. So there could be a lot of uncertainty. You're really going to have to trust your intuition. There could be a gathering with a lot of women, or you could be doing moon rituals. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. This to me is communicating with your higher self, communicating also with guides. Maybe you are a guide for others. Maybe you channel or psychic. Knave of Wands, movement. Some of you, this new group can bring information about a relocation or move or a new move, or if you've been looking for a place to move, that comes through, or perhaps a guest house. There's some kind of living arrangement that changes. Again, it could be travel, could be you're staying in a different Airbnb or something, but there is something with home or housing that's coming through for you. We've got Five of Pentacles here. There is some worry or concern. Let's see, what is this? I think things slowed down for you a lot in July, and August things pick up. So you might, August, September I feel is better for you. There's a lot more energy, things tend to pick up. There we've got the Hierophant. Could be teaching, you could be working with herbs, herbology, studying it. I do feel for a lot of you, you're going to be on some kind of supplement or herbal program. Something that betters your health and mindset. Also somebody going to the beach or Hawaii, or you're out at some place a bit tropical is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there it is, Three of Cups. So celebrations, coming together with people. There are a lot of gatherings around you, a lot of group events. And then Ten of Pentacles. I would say August, definitely you're going to be a bit inward, especially at night. But I do feel there could be some day to midday to probably about sunset or dusk activities that would be good for you to attend, because you could meet, or you will meet, some people that are very influential for you, very helpful. So definitely finding yourself somehow in a new environment that is emotionally nurturing. Also, again, something also changes in your routine, a new direction. So let's see what area, what house. Well, I'm looking through zodiac sign cards, but we're going to look at the area. Oh, the third house, communication, neighborhood. Could be siblings, could be a lot to do with brothers, sisters, family members, neighbors. This is also writing. Could be hanging out at a cafe or someplace, writing, working, or you could be also, what I'm hearing, developing a routine or a schedule where you're able to get away to write, or you go away to work on yourself. You could also be doing a lot of journal writing. So there's a lot of reflection and contemplation this month, but also a lot of if not direct action, a lot of communication, a lot of planning. This is your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. I feel your neighborhood changes somehow. So you're traveling or in a different environment. Maybe somebody comes to stay with you and visit. Maybe you go stay with someone or house sit or something. So there is a lot to do with communication, planning, community, and being more in a group focus. So groups are very beneficial for you. You're either finding your soul tribe or you're extending your tribe is what I'm hearing. Let's see what the fortune reading cards have to say. World, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Yeah, this is travel out of the city, out of the state, out of the country for some of you. There's something that changes about your environment. You might live in the mountains and then you find yourself in the city. You might live in the city and you find yourself in the mountains or in the desert. There's some change of locale that's going to be really good for you and spark some interest. Some of you are planning long distance travel. Beware, be careful who you trust at this time. Well, I feel like that is in the community. Like, don't just jump in and divulge all. You can be open without overly sharing, as we say in group speak. You don't necessarily have to overly share or say every trauma or everything that you've been in. Some of you are getting over some kind of mistrust of groups or community, whether this lifetime or other. But I do feel a very positive energy into the people that you're going to be meeting in August. Positive forward movement, but a lot to do with communication. Email, you're reaching out even to others. Okay, so your Soul Insights mantra is, I am prepared and open for the changes that my very own higher self is creating. All right, Radiant Soul Light. So remember, this was in position 3, but I moved it to position 1. So you might want to read or watch, rather, Soul Story number 3 as well. All right. Take good care, and wishing you a beautiful, creative, inspired August. Hello, Soul Story number 2. So, I'm doing this video at night, and it is, of course, I have to have lights on. The lights are so hot, it's hot and humid, and I'm like someplace cool and breezy. I need to be. I do get with you, like, look, you chose the fish, number 34, which distills to a 7. We're going to talk about the numerical energy of August for you as well. But I'm hearing a couple things. Plenty of fish in the sea. I also see you someplace traveling or tropical, or maybe you're spending more time at the beach, the ocean, the lake, the river. Even August baths, like aromatherapy baths, would be helpful for you. It's saying that part of you also need to kind of calm the nervous system, take good care of your body. August for you should be a really nurturing time. Even though you might be running around or there's people in and out of your house, take the extra time for wellness, nurturing, massage, chiropractic, energy work, reflexology, acupuncture, whatever. Facials, pedicure, manicure, whatever, the whole thing. What else is there? Being outside, laying in a hammock. Now, you did pick the fish, plenty of fish in the sea. This card in the Lenormand deck has a lot to do with financial gain, prosperity, abundance, wealth, business deals that go well, increase in finance. So August gives you a little taste of what's to come. This is a focus for you, is work, career, building a better foundation for your life, your business, your career. So there's a lot of business dealing or planning for that. Investments, money paying off. I do feel in August you're going to find you have a little bit more money than you thought, a cushion. Some of you a lot more. There could be something, again, with investments. And then it's a 34, so there's a lot with projects, being more project-based, projects that bring some kind of level of stability, inner security, stability, financial security, financial stability, financial freedom that brings you more stability, okay? You're going to have a plan in place. There's something, even if you don't do it in August, August is the planning time for September. It's like, you know, beginning to mid of September, you've got a plan of this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go, these are my goals, this is the plan to how to get there, this is what I'm doing. So this rest of this year, and I would even say into 2023, there's a lot to do with money, finance, openings, new prospects in business. Also for some of you in relationship, this can also bring on dating or getting out and about, meeting more people and diverse people. You see, all the fish are not swimming the same way. So this is about diversifying your focus, diversifying your community, your group. Patience. Okay, I know why this is happening. Because it's not all going to happen in August. Okay, this is just a heads up for you of where you're going or what the focus is. So in other words, there could be a bonus, or you know that you're getting a bonus, but it's at the end of the year, or you're getting a raise, but it doesn't start in September, October, or you have, you find out end of August or September that you have a review, and then after the review, you find out you get a raise. So there's some steps, but you're going to begin seeing where you're going. Heart of God, wow. You are that creative impulse. You are the heart of the universe. You are tapping into the heart of the universe, the heart of God. You are the I am that I am. So you're going to feel a bit blessed in August for whatever is coming your way, whatever you've gotten through, even though you're being asked to have patience. Patience in the process. You're going to have to be a bit more process oriented. Okay. Some of you are also changing something with your hair color, style, shorter, longer, cutting it. I don't know. There's some different changes into, even for some of you, how you dress. Now that may be due to travel because you're going to dress differently, but I definitely see some changes. There could be working out more, letting go of the weight that's held you down. There could be supplements or something that you're taking that helps you, but you're definitely feeling a lot better. There's a buoyancy about you in August. I think because you're getting more of a glimpse of where you're going. I mean, many of us right now in the collective, in the soul group, from the oversouls, even though these are individual soul stories, you're of the same soul group. There's a lot of unknown, or you know where you're going or what you're going to do, but you don't know the vehicle, the mode, the way that you get there. You don't know the exact details. August, you will not know the exact details. Two of Cups. Some of you are dating. If you're interested in dating or getting out and about, talking to other people that are potential, that's happening in August. Got the World card. Under patience, be patient while your world changes. So Spirit is saying while your very much wanted needs or goals, desires are coming through and manifesting, you need to still be patient because it's not an instant manifestation. So cooperation in business, you could have somebody helping you. There could be a mentor or teacher that's guiding you. There could be courses or classes that you're taking, or working one-on-one tutoring. Someone I'm hearing learning another language. Some of you are something about computers or programming that language, software development, or developing an app. So I am seeing that there are some bigger goals that you have, maybe in a new website, like a portal. There's a lot of creative energy that has to do with business. Knight of Wands. Some of you, there could be a move, or this could be a person coming in. I don't know if it's long term, but I feel if you want to date, if you want to meet someone new, you will have the opportunity in August or starting in August. even if that person that you start dating doesn't come in August, someone that you're connecting with, talking with, sharing, could be over the phone. For a lot of you, I feel that it's in person. 8 of Pentacles, a lot of work. Virgo, Capricorn. Some people say it's Capricorn. Virgo, I look at also Capricorn energy because it's prudence. It's also discernment. So, and then you've got the Knight of Swords. Boy, you're cutting out the BS in August. You probably already started it in July. No energy drainers, no one pulling you off path. You're very directed. Yep, and just as I said that, pull the 8 of Wands. So 2 8s are in transition. You're bridging to something new, working on yourself. Someone, I heard portfolio. You're doing work on projects in general, working with other people. Some of you, this is definitely dating. Someone's calling or texting you, hey, do you want to meet here? Let's do this. At least, as one of my metaphysical teachers used to say, there's eye play. You know, they're flirty. There's something going on. Some of you, this could be end up being some kind of collaboration, but there's a lot of flirtatious energy. Whoa, and 9 of Pentacles, gain. What did I say? You've got the fish here. So 9 of Pentacles is saying that there's increase in money. There might be a lot that you're doing on your own or for yourself, your own business. But this is about abundance. This is gain in influence, gain in energy, and part of that energy gain or affluence comes in finance, wealth. I do believe August, September, many of you are going to see a route to a much higher level of income. And I do believe it has to do with passive income, that you'll have multiple sources of income. The fish, the plenty of fish in the sea, plenty of opportunity for me. I mean, that's, that's what you need to be saying. You're going to be kind of gamey about it. I think it's going to be fun for you to have these options and opportunities. Now, it could even be rental property. It could be renting out a room. It could be renting your car. It could be investments. It could be commodities, trading. It could be Bitcoin, other digital currency. It could be your services in different capacities. It could be selling something online. It could be working digitally. It could be assisting virtually. It could be a great idea, an app, something you develop. There's a lot of opportunity. And you're just going to start putting stuff in place. I do see some of you looking at intellectual property or things like trademark or business license. So again, a lot to do with business. Business picking up and looking at how can I do my business better? What can I do? What can I cut out? What can I bring back or emphasize? I just feel like this is also your energy here. It's like very tribal, indigenous, and I mean this in the way of, it's like the book Women Who Run with the Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes, Hungarian and, I don't know, Latina, Hispanic. I'm not sure Colombia. I'm not sure where else her family's from, but I've read the book. I've read it over and over and over. This is your wild side, your intuitive side, the raw side, the edgy side. This is, but you're at peace with it. It's the part of you that's an individual, that's a creative. It's the part of you that can separate from the pack. And again, this doesn't matter man or woman. It doesn't matter. This is the instinctual side. This is the gut knowing. This is the side that comes from deep meditation, connection to source. This is the part of you that wants to play a bigger game. And that part is coming out a lot more in August. also a very receptive part. So it's the feminine, masculine together. It's not feminine, it's not masculine, it's the divine masculine, feminine together. It's beyond masculine, feminine. It's all of it. It's really what I feel it is. It's before any duality or polarization. So it's masculine, feminine, both, and none of the other. It's the more raw, undifferentiated energy, undiluted energy of spirit, of source. It is the heart of God. It is pure, intuitive passion, alignment. I don't know how else to say it. I can feel it and I can see it psychically. I don't know how to really describe it other than that. But these two cards represent exactly what's happening for you. Chariot, charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. That's August on, and September. Actually, starting in August and the rest of the year. Is it passion? It's passion with purpose. It's what I call receiving inspiration. Inspirar, the breath of life, the breath of God. That inspirar, that inspiration, then turns into inspired action. And that's what we also call aspiration, to live aspirationally. So there's something that is really moving you. For some of you, it's a quiet movement. It's quietly doing what you need to do. But it doesn't matter. It's not about loud, or big actions. It's about connecting to the subtle energy of life to move you. And then you've got proposal. And what I said about relationships, a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Some of you either or, some of you both. Let's look and see what house is most activated. Proposal, that means commitment, that means business opportunity, and opportunities to date people that have real potential, actual potential. Some of you could actually meet someone that ends up being the one you end up being with. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to look at the house. Okay, I'm getting two houses with you. The 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. That's what I'm talking about. And that is didn't you get the moon? You got the world. I thought the moon was here. I felt something. Maybe it's just the fishy energy. Oh, that might have been soul story number 2. Well, this is something from you yield to a greater cause or power. Probably your energy made me take this card because I was only going to do one house card. But this to me sums up what I was trying to explain. You yield to a greater cause or power. It's like when you're swimming and you're in this flow and the wave pulls you and then you swim. Actually, even swimming in a pool, there's a rhythm. You're hitting your rhythm and your stride. You're yielding to a greater cause or power. There's a greater cause or purpose in your life. It's beautiful. So the third house is greatly going to be activated. So again, connecting with people through communication, small groups, courses, classes, online communities, in-person communities, new friends, learning something new, studying. Perhaps some of you could even be teaching. Let's see. Yeah, you could also be teaching something. But I just get communication is in your neighborhood, local. A lot of you, it's online, meeting new people online, stretching out. Maybe some of you write something that some people comment on, and then there's this kind of shared viewpoint, a similar viewpoint, a resonance, this back and forth. So a lot to do with social media, writing, could be books, ebooks, publishing. Some of you could be going back to school or community college or trade school or something like that. Things differently picking up and moving forward, and there's this quiet confidence. I'm just going to say your Soul Insights mantra is, I yield to a greater cause and power that stems from the divine power within me. Yeah, this August is about your spirit, spirituality, your purpose, a cause, something that you're impassioned about. It's like you're connecting into universal source energies or God, the all that is, that energy. You're feeling like you're here, you've landed, you're here in totality, you're in the present. And for some of you have this mission, this focus of what you want to do. All right, please let me know how this unfolds for you and how it resonates with you, and also how, maybe you're already working on this right now or you have an idea of this. Anyway, I hope this has given you some insight and guidance as to how to work with the energies that are coming through in August for you. Take good care, and I'll see you in the next reading. Hello, soul story number 3. This is your reading. So now, little disclaimer here is that when I was doing the general tune in and then the crystal singing bowl, this was in the position of soul story number 1, but it's actually number 3. I did not want to re-record the beginning of that reading, so I'm hoping it's going to make sense to everyone. But you may also want to watch soul story number 1. There's a lot for you about change that creates renewal, and a renewal of spirit, of your connection to source, but also your very spirit, your life force animating energy. So if you've been feeling a little down, a little held back, exhausted, unfocused, overwhelmed and kind of fuzzy, it's like some things were getting worked out in the mental, emotional body of you. Some clarity, some also kind of cleansing or purification. There could have been health issues. Those seem to be getting cleared up, or you get on a program or a plan in August. I'm also getting a lot to do with looking at your lineage, your body, your physical health, your physicality, and looking at lifestyle changes. Maybe you notice, oh, my mom had a propensity for this, or my dad, or my siblings, or my uncle, or my aunt, my auntie, my tia, my tío. Okay, so I'm going to make that adjustment, I'm going to eat better or healthier. I'm going to do this, or my family, we did this, but I'm finding that's not so healthy. There's something else that's healthier for me. So there's a lot of evaluation on a health level for you in August. Also a lot with renewal and replenishing your energy, replenishing, some of you, your bank account, replenishing, stocking up. Could be on food, could be on household items. Some of you, I see you going away. Maybe you're going to a cabin. You're going somewhere where you're is it camping or a picnic? Something where you're having to stock up or bring food. Change is good, changing your routine to a healthier one, a better one. Also, you're looking at legacy. You're looking at your ancestral lineage and connecting more to that. You're looking at what was passed on, what beliefs, habits, or ideas that were passed on, beliefs, especially beliefs and habits. What was passed on to you, and what are you keeping, and what are you getting rid of? So stability coming in also for you. A lot to do with physicality, movement, again, health. Let's see what else comes through. Integrity. Well, integrity has to do with wholeness. So this is also about having integrity for yourself. Maybe there's some decisions that you've made and you follow through. Maybe some people, well-meaning or maybe not so well-meaning, try to pull you off track from some decisions that you've made. You have the integrity, that connection to the heart of the matter, what matters to you. This August is all about what matters to you, what's best for you, what's healthiest for you, what's most life-enhancing for you. I do feel some of you, there's some ancestral roots that you're looking at. There could be some ancestral foods, or foods from your family. Oh, I'm going to make that, or I remember this recipe, or cooking. There's a lot to do with cooking and food, natural foods, healthy food. I get health, wellness. Cosmic butterfly, you're creating your own transformation. Another one, soul story number 3. This is about a transition. Look at all that orange. That's vitality. And this golden light, this kind of yellowy gold, this is the golden light of wisdom. So there's something that you've learned about yourself, about your routine, about your body, maybe mental health, emotional health, physical health, your spirit, what suits you better. That wisdom is creating this amazing vitality and also creative focus for you. Now, creative is just living your life in a way that is, it could be art, music, what we traditionally think of as creative, but it's you living more integrity with yourself, wholeness, honoring yourself, your true self, your true needs, your true desires. Yeah, let's say like you had pizza every day for 2 weeks, and someone's like, oh, I'm craving pizza, I really want to go. And inside you're like, oh, I really need a salad. I just want a salad. Maybe the old you would go get pizza because you just want the connection, you want company, or your friend really wants it. But you might say, we have to go to a place that has a really good salad. I need salad. Because maybe your friend's like, oh, share this pizza with me. And you're like, no, I really just want salad. Or maybe you get a salad pizza. But you know what I mean? It's like you're still sharing and thinking of other people, but you're also thinking about what's right for you. There's something with ancestral traditions that's coming up for you. Rituals, traditions, thinking a lot about the past, your family, your parents' parents, grandparents, cousins. There's something about what's been passed on to you. And you might be going to the homeland, whatever that means to you. You may be going someplace that really feels like home, or that's the homeland, or you're someplace maybe where your family originated from. You're looking at the lineage. All right, let's see what's coming up for you with the fortune reading cards. Okay, not much here with messages. Any messages? There we go. You are a beacon of light. And you do share joy in all you do. I feel people really enjoy being around you. You might give too much. There might be some over-giving that you do, and maybe you're rebalancing with that. Flowers, be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Well, you are generous. It's interesting because I said maybe you give a lot. So this is about also receiving. Still be giving with this open heart. And then you've got lovers. There are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. See, that's the integrity. That's what I was saying. So you may be making some choices, or a choice that others don't understand, but you see the bigger vision. You see where you're going. It makes sense to you. So you're really going to have to trust your intuition, your gut knowing, rely on your inner guidance. I do feel by readings, you will get the inner guidance, because 5 here, remember I said, has to do with change. So you're creating a legacy of some sort, or something you leave behind, or a cushion for yourself. For some of you, you're doing something so you could be more in nature, or being in the environment that you want. I do see for some of you, there could be landscaping in a house. You could be remodeling. Maybe I can hear, well, you're going to move anyway, so why are you remodeling, or why are you decorating? There's a reason. You're opening to abundance. So, vitality, health. Health is a form of wealth. As you feel better, you're able to do more. You're able to share more. So just be generous, open of heart, but also be open of heart to receive the gifts that the universe has for you through people. You're in a major transformation. cosmic transformation. Let's see what's coming up for you. Okay, Knight of Swords. Again, this is departing from what drains you. So you might feel that you've cut off from something. There could be some kind of rapid communication coming through, a lot of ideas. You might have been confused. You're moving into clarifying. Could be somebody a little bit combative. I almost feel like somebody doesn't understand what you're trying to do, where you're going, but they will soon be there too. You're showing up as the devil, and look at all this like sweets. So do you have a little sweet tooth? So this is everything in moderation, whether you're creating something, manifesting, or whatever you put in your body, whatever you're viewing on the screens, the devices, the phone, the iPad, the tablet, the TV, the monitor, whatever, Netflix, whatever, YouTube. Just balance is key. So some of you, there could be an issue around sugar, so you may want to tune in and see, are you doing too much of something? Is there too much sugar? Sweets, junk food, particularly sweets. You want to be in integrity to your body and your goals for not just fitness, it's about health. Health as a form of wealth, inner and outer health. Five of Cups, there it is again with the pizza. So there's a lot with food. It's funny because I use that example of pizza. So you're just going to be making different choices. I feel like there's been some disappointment. Seven of Cups. But again, she's drinking like it looks like a Slurpee or something. Some kind of drink. So let's see, what is the antidote? You need more rest. Four of Cups. It's that tree. It's the five. It's the tree and the Lenormand. You need to rest more, even though you think you do. You need to rest more. You need to take time out to replenish, to rest, daydream, whatever, mindless something. Lay around, go sit in the park, go to the beach, look at the sky. Yeah. Because I feel a new idea, a new direction is coming in for you, and you have to build back up your health, your vitality. It's coming, though. It's coming. The vitality is coming. You just don't want to spend it all. You don't want to spend all your money. You don't want to spend or overspend your energy in all its forms, whether food, money, time. This is about curbing the imbalances. Two of Cups, and they're eating again. So I don't know if you a lot of whining and dining. Is there too much drinking? What are you drinking too much of? Water would be good. Or you're going out a lot. And so you just have to curb something. There's a new balance that's coming in for you. And there it is, the Fool, the new level. So what's key for you in August is a change in your routine, perhaps your schedule, definitely a change, dietary, health. It doesn't necessarily mean you're sick. It means that I'm getting more wellness. If you have been sick, you get better. Or if hormones are fluctuating, thyroid, or something going on medically, you find the treatment, you find the plan, you're in it. You know, life is always about balance. I really wouldn't be hard on yourself. I love that saying, is balance is like a pendulum. We do swing from side to side. So I find it interesting that I'm talking about balance and not being overexhausted and resting, and boom, the battery goes out. Battery low, click off. So we're going to wrap it up. You're going to this new level. You're changing your routine to be much more supportive, healthy. Maybe think wellness, think great foods, being outdoors. But you are in this renewal phase, and this vitality is coming back for you. Your Soul Insights mantra is, I am doing all that I can to support my body in healthy ways. For some of you, I am honoring my body and open to abundant living in all ways that are life enhancing for me. There's something about in all ways. So this isn't just physical health or body, although that is a big part. I feel like it's the way that you express totally. Like you're finding your own groove. You're getting your groove back. You're finding your own flow and aligning that to universal flow. All right, Radiant Soul Light, keep shining bright, and make sure you renew your battery. All right, take good care.